Alexander was determined that Darius would not get away from him a second time. Over jagged hills and shifting dunes, Alexander chased the great king, urging his swift riders on through freezing desert nights and days cruelly elongated by the summer sun. But when Alexander finally caught up with his foe, Darius lay dying. In the dirt, amidst upturned wagons and mules broken from exhaustion, the great king of Persia bled out, murdered by his own men. Alexander had Darius's body cleaned and dressed, and returned to his mother. And so, a mere 5 years after he inherited the crown of Macedon, Alexander seized the diadem of Persia, a king of kings, to be sure. The killers of Darius he hunted down. The cities that resisted his rule he stormed. But in truth, most of the Persian governing class willingly exchanged one king for another. Power such as Alexander now possessed is rarely left untroubled. Alexander caught word of a plot to kill him, hatched within his own court. The would-be assassins were rounded up and executed. Among them, Philotas, son of Parmenion. Philotas had known of the conspiracy, but said nothing. A crime Alexander declared, as heinous as the plot itself. But what of Parmenion? The moment he learned that his son had been executed, he would be sure to act. And he had thousands of loyal men beneath him. No, he too would have to die.
Armed and belted men in my tent. So, he's finally decided to do away with me.
Will you resist, sir?
No, I won't. But tell the boy king this. The gods cannot abide excess.
We shall build my city here, in this crude and hostile waste, this primordial tract. Yes. That will be a feat worthy of a crown, since Darius denied me a duel.
A city is a hungry beast. We should begin resource production immediately. More houses means more people. And that means more citizens toiling in the fields, paying their taxes, filling our stores. A fine start. From here, we might build any number of new districts. We could further expand resource production, or build mustering grounds for soldiers or defenses. Let your desire guide us, Alexander.
There's a settlement to the south, Sogdians, I believe. They surely know this land better than we ever will. We ought to establish contact.
Foul creatures, those Scythian horses, vicious as Cerberus and just as ugly. I wager the Scythians wouldn't fight half as well on their own 2 feet.
We have cultivated a fine town, though a mere sapling to the stately oak that will come.
Is no one going to say it? Are we just going to build our jolly city and forget all about Parmenion? He was a loyal soldier.
Loyal also to his treacherous son. You know as well as I do that after the traitor's execution, a judgment with which we all agreed, Parmenion would have incited his men against me.
The first of our Persian regiments has finished its training. How should they be armed? Where once was naught but dust and mud, a mighty city now arises.
What would Philip have said about founding cities in the middle of nowhere, just for the sake of it? What would Parmenion have said?
Parmenion would have grumbled and pontificated like a sanctimonious sophist. He never did appreciate glory. He was not fit to be a leader of men, and we are all better off without his constant naysaying.
The local Scythians haven't taken kindly to our presence. Nomads rarely appreciate cities being built next to their pastures. They're massing an attack in the west.
I may not have liked Parmenion. Nobody liked Parmenion. But he deserved more respect than any of you ever gave him. And he deserved better than to be stabbed in the night.
You are drunk, Clytus. I shall put it down to your unfamiliarity with the local fermented mare's milk, but you should take to your tent now. I will affix my name to no mere frontier outpost. This must be a true city, and into it we must bring something marvelous, something inspiring to the soul.
The Sogdians have turned on us. I never liked the look of those trouser-wearing satyrs.
The Scythian king masses his thundering hordes here. An unassailable host.
The Sogdians are attacking Alexandria.
More Scythians on the horizon. And they are no scattered bands this time. This is their king's host, and he means to test us in full.
Look at these muscle-bound steeds, eh? No show ponies, these. They're bred for war. Ours now. The local hillmen have got my battalion pinned down on the eastern flank. We can repel their attacks, but we'll need help if you want to wipe them out.
Attack an enemy now.
Let these valleys, hitherto ignorant of poetry, save the warblings of goatherds, resound with tragic choruses. Sophocles' Ajax, this will be our first production.
From